How are you? Today I want to talk about finding what's possible and discovering your commitment. So where does possibility come from? Well, it always starts with intention. Excuse my itchy nose. And yesterday we talked about, do you remember who you were before the world told you who to be? We talked about our gifts sitting right under our nose. We're so quick to forget. And that's because it's natural. And what comes naturally to us isn't always easy to see for ourselves, is it? But our story is really our superpower, if we choose to believe it. But how often do we believe our own story? Just how often do we believe the little successes that we've had? Because there's hidden gems all throughout our story about our survival, about how we responded, what we did. But we can't explain those to others because we don't even see them for ourselves. But it's our responsibility to pay it forward and pass these gems on to those that need it most. And today we're talking about possibility. Possibility lives in all of your deepest desires, but it's up to you to set the intention and create the space for it to reveal itself to you. When we go about our daily lives with the same routines and expectations, it doesn't really leave much room for the possibility of miracles to occur. When you think about it, we've forgotten how to dream. We've forgotten all those things as a child, that sense of wonder and innocence, of learning. We've forgotten it. And maybe you know what you want or maybe you don't. However, a little trick is to always start with how you want to feel. And in the work that I do with clients, we talk about what would it feel like. And when you can create that intention every day of those feelings that you want, you'll be guided with daily breadcrumbs that will continue leading you the way you need to go. But like everything, it all starts with a choice. What's your choice? And the coaching that I do, we always start from our end result. What's that desired reality that we want to create? And then you have to be relentless in your pursuit of choosing how you want to feel and inviting it in with each decision that you make afterwards. Because you have to take aligned action to get into that desired reality, that end result, and live that choice that you're making. And when you start to do that after some practice, you really notice what you're feeling and you'll be no longer surprised by the results that you're getting. So do you remember who you were before the world told you who to be? And sometimes we have so much negative programming built into us that we forget. And really, because our gifts are often sitting right under our nose, and yet we're so quick to forget it. And that's truly natural, because that's how we're programmed. And what comes naturally to us isn't always easy to see for ourselves and explain to others, especially when we've got a natural gift, a natural talent, things that we loved doing as a child that we were good at. Perhaps you were a little healer. Perhaps you were a little manifester. Perhaps you were really creative. But all of that got programmed out of you and then you forgot how to be it. But our story really is a superpower if we choose to believe it. And all we got to do is find those hidden gems that's throughout our story and pay it forward and pass those gems on. And we really need to make space for possibility, because there's unlimited possibilities around us on this planet. And now it's your turn to think about and invite possibility in. So I want you to just close your eyes. Take some nice, big, deep breaths. And ask yourself how you want to feel. How do I want to feel? Do I want to feel sad, depressed, lonely, upset? Or do I want to feel joy and happiness and fun and excitement? And just go with the first thing that pops up. Just how do I want to feel? And when you have your focus on how you want to feel, you can let that intention guide you way back into an alignment. It's not about thinking your way into your next step. It's really about feeling your way through and connecting with the energy that expands and excites you rather than exhausts you. Alexander Den Heyer said, "You often feel tired not because you've done too much, but because you've done too little of what sparks a light in you." So do you remember who you were before the world told you who to be? Are you inviting in fear or possibility? And I want you just to tune in and notice where you're falling victim to fear or expanding into possibility. And I want you to start your day with a clear intention. With my clients, we start with our 4 core orientational choices. And they all reflect on where we want to be. They reflect peace, wonder, fun, possibility. So that's usually what finds me. And I invite magic in. And the goal is to get grounded in it, create your intentions in your language that you connect with, and give yourself permission to allow the flow of what you want to come in. And when you invite this into your life, simply notice where it takes you, especially where you feel excited. And that's your next breadcrumb, I can't even say it, and clue to where a gentle commitment can be made. Really, we're all just event planners, aren't we? We're all writing our own stories about the world we want to be. So do you remember who you were before the world told you who to be? And our gifts are sitting right under our nose, yet we're so quick to forget them. And what comes naturally to us isn't always easy to see for ourselves and explain it to others. But our story is our superpower. We just have to choose to believe it. And there's so many hidden gems in our story. It's our responsibility to pay it forward and pass these gems on to those that need it most. So close your eyes and choose. Close your eyes and choose. What do I want to feel? And just see where that takes you. So if you'd like more information, or you'd like to work with me, or come through my app, Conscious Creators Academy, PM me, message me, and let me pass on the information. And let's move forward in a really amazing, magical, magnetic way.